Field, Ohio, for further inspection. This afternoon, a bulletin from New Mexico suggested that the widely publicized mystery of the flying saucers may soon be solved. Army Air Force officers reported that one of the strange discs had been found and inspected sometime last week. Our correspondents in Los Angeles and Chicago have been in contact with Army officials endeavoring to obtain all possible late information. Joe Wilson reports to us now from Chicago.
Folks. Now you might be asking yourself, why are all these people in that square by that church? Well, first thought I got was maybe they're waiting for the Fatima prophecy to come pass. Now watch, this is right before sunlight. The sun rises in the east. I showed you the map in the beginning. This is east. Sun's rising. Everything's normal. Well, almost, unless that cloud don't move, you know. Just kind of like a slideshow because I can't get the actual video of it. They took it down. But 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:48. And I'm going to kind of slide through here. See what happens. There's that cloud moving up. Sun's all weird like normal. Facing east. Straight east. Okay, so I had to slow this down quite a bit to just show each clip. So as it's rising, you say, well, 7 o'clock, that's kind of normal. Alright. Looks all normal. Now I just showed you the video. The sun machines, the sun's sitting in the north and the sun's setting in the west. Yeah, that cloud right there, I don't like it. It's not real. Anyways, so this is, you know, got some pretty rays coming out of it. Kind of weird rays. Sun simulator going off, you know, a little green. There's no filter on this. Purplish blue skies. That's becoming the norm. 7:30. It's time lapse, so 7:30, and it's still just going about. Keep watching. I like those rays. Check those rays out. As we go here, I'm going to show you the sun setting. So, maestro, music. Now watch this. This is just the intro video to Tom's capture of hundreds of UFOs. No lie. But I want to continue watching the sun rise in the east and then set in the east, right? So when you see these people, it's a pretty... They start gathering at about, I guess around 4 o'clock they start gathering. Look at this right here. You see those little rays coming out? Now this purple thing could be a celestial body with that green tail sky. But you see these rays coming out? They're kind of droopy looking. That's just trippy. Trippy. No, it's just unreal looking. I mean, that right there, you can see the purple body. So, you know, it's about 10 o'clock, something of that nature. Oh, that's 1800 hours right now. Or is it 10 o'clock? Now notice the shadow. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. There's a shadow. Notice the people in the telephone poles and stuff, the shadows. And that's a dead giveaway. So the sun comes up in the east and you think, oh, the sun's going to go down in the west. But then these people start gathering as it gets later on in the day. And it's kind of trippy. And I'm thinking, what's going on with these people? Why are they getting together right before the sun goes down facing east? I thought, well, maybe they're waiting for Fatima, the prophecy from, I think, 1913 or 1918, when all those people saw the sun blink, and, you know, they had an encounter with angels. So I started recording this, and I was thinking, this is not right. Now, if you look at the shadows of people and telephone poles, there are shadows. The sun, see the sun's on the building, the shadow is going in the right direction, right? Now, if the shadow is in the west, or even a little bit northwest, you're still not east, right? Okay, so we got that calculated that these people are starting to gather to watch something happening. And they're not facing the church. I thought, well, maybe it's a prayer meeting. You know, like a prayer visual. Then I thought, you know, why is there so many Mexicans coming over the border? It's not just because of fear or starvation, but these people are actually watching the sun set in the east, maybe northeast. You watch. I gotta put music on. I can't take this no more. You gotta watch this. See, in Texas, they call that a good old hoedown. My barbecues were that size. No lie. So these people are barbecuing, I think. Are all sitting there waiting east, northeast to watch the sky go berserko. Yeah, watch. Let me show you. So here's the map. This is where they're at. That's exactly east. Okay. So here we go. We're having a good old party. So I'll put the old picnic music on, do some foot stomping. But you know, this is getting normal to watch this for me. It's actually very weird. Also notice the black edges on the clouds, okay? So here we go. I guess I keep showing that. Make sure you know we're in the east. Okay, watch this. I don't usually listen to that Tennessee bluegrass kind of stuff, but it's okay once in a while. So watch the sun going down, right, behind us in the west. And these people are gathering. You can see activity in the sky with all that purple. But watch, as it gets darker, it gets more people. More people. I wonder if they're praying. Could be. I wonder if you're praying. Could be. I know I'm praying like, oh my God, help me. And then I show you guys some stuff and it's like, oh my God. So I showed you the sunrise. So watch what they're looking at, all right? You ready? They're all gathered, doing a little hoedown, eating some barbecue chicken, right? There's the sun. Now, that's not the sun. That's a sunset happening. And boom, that's what they're looking at. Now, if you were looking north, which I'll try to find a picture, but if you were looking north, well, I don't have to because I showed you north yesterday. But it was on the green side was on the left and the red side was on the right. So this is kind of weird. Now the green side's all the way over to the northeast. Now, I'd be out there barbecuing too, praying. They're probably drinking some Vasas and going, oh God, let's go to America. They don't even know this is happening. At least they can help us and give us food. Oh yeah. So keep watching, folks. It's getting stranger. UFOs are coming. Tom sent me a whole moon full of UFOs, so don't leave now. It's only been 10 minutes. Get over it. Be patient to watch the reel. You gotta be patient. Alright folks, so Tom sent me these pictures and I did a little work on them. I'm going to show you the forensic in a minute. But right here, let me show you Tom's house. Check it out. He's got the two blue objects he's looking at. He was looking at, this looks like a phone line. These definitely phone lines right there coming through. But I don't know if those are phone lines or not. They could be phone lines. Okay, well, anyways, here's another picture of it, filtered. Now you see how red the sky is? I'm going to show you that in a minute on a forensic. It's pretty amazing. Actually, what's in your sky is pretty scary, Tom. So, did a little bit closer. This object right here, I'm going to show you it. But there's a little surprise right in here. You think this is the sun or the moon? Not sure if this was the sun or the moon. I was saying moon, but it could be the sun. Okay, here's another picture. Show you what's going on. You see all this stuff in the background? Yeah. You see it. Watch that in a bit. Watch what I do. So he sent me these moon pictures from 320, I think 326. I was saying 526. So it wasn't a flower moon. But you know, I don't know if the moon's real. People have all these crazy ideas about the moon being fake. But I personally don't know if the moon's fake, or if the people observing on it. You know, you hear stuff about people observing from the moon, or aliens observing from the moon. I don't know. You know, up until now, I know nothing about the moon, except for it's been there my whole life. So whatever they're doing out there, they're doing consistently every day. Okay, so let me just show you some of these shots, and I'm going to show you some pretty amazing stuff that I found. Now, so when Tom first showed me this, I'm thinking, you know, I don't know a lot about the moon, right? So what am I looking for? So I started looking and saying, what if I'm looking for UFOs? So it's like if I was exploring the moon, right? And so as I explored this moon series of pictures Tom sent me, I found a few things. And there's the original. Okay, and on the sneak peek, it was just to get you on the other video. This one I don't have to, because this is going to go viral. It's crazy. To see all these little white spots, I was questioning a lot of that white stuff. I don't know if it's part of the moon, but let me show you what I got on the forensic. And it's going to be mind-blowing. And see all these little teeny rocks and stuff? That's what I'm thinking. Maybe UFOs, right? So then I get it to the forensic. Here's the original. And I've watched Gina Hill's stuff. Gina Hill's got some pretty radical stuff. Some of the stuff is, you know, this is real up close, because these pictures are super high resolution. But look how up close this is with the infrared. And I'm going to put it under the forensic, and I'm going to show you what I get with it. It's pretty amazing. You know, just knowing a little bit about the moon, I would say that's just the moon. It always looks like that. But no, this is some other items going over. That's why I showed you that first clip of that by the SUNS simulator. I was showing from Phil's clip, where that asteroid got smashed. Now these are just, if you ask me, this is the part of Planet X's debris. Oops, I said Planet X. Celestial body. So it's yeah, see this one's 526 right here. It is 526, my bad. That one picture was 326. You can see the difference of the 326 too. Yeah, 526. That's the flower moon. See, in front of the flower moon is all these debris field. Let's just call it what it is, debris field. Now, before I show you this, I'm going to show you this picture. And then this picture someone sent me. This is Italy. This is Israel. All the missiles incoming. Anyways, I just wanted to get your mind off of this one. Now, take a look at that. What do you see, Pierce? See that? See how quick you can see it? This is happening right now. So I did a little filter. What do you see, folks? What do you see the forensic on it? Now I want you to notice that, see how this hill, see how this darkness right there? Like a shadow from this hill. See how it slopes? You see how it slopes? It's a shadow from the sun. And that's right on the edge of darkness, so who knows what's right past that? There might be, you know, superdomes. But meanwhile, you see all the debris going over? Some of these I don't know if they're, I don't know the moon good enough to know if like that right there, that football looking thing is a UFO. You tell me in the comments. But you could definitely see some objects that look weird like that. That could be a huge UFO. Right, there's another one like that. So I don't think they're craters. I think some of these objects are pretty amazing. This one's got a ring around it. Okay, now hang on. See that right there? Another one. And this could be a crater, I believe. These are craters. So I don't know. Those could be craters. But if you look down here, I know these things that look like rocks are rocks. You get that. You got that. See that? Let's go a little deeper. That's the clearest I can get it. So Tom, you caught a building, a square object, man-made looking. I think it's an observation room. And for it to be sticking out that high on the moon, wouldn't that have to be like a 30-story building at least? I mean, maybe more. I don't know. I'm just guesstimating. All right. This video is gonna be a little bit long. Got a little closer right there. Look at that one. Now here's the black and white. What Tom sent me. Tom didn't know none of this was here. I mean, I didn't believe in no buildings on the moon. Now I'm kind of wondering if I believe in the buildings on the moon. And it's a real picture. It ain't faked. And here you go. This is debris fields. And did a bunch of different filters. See, I think these rocks are picking up the sunlight, and they're closer to the sun, so they're out in space, and so they're getting a different reflection. That's my take on them. See that? I thought it was going to bring you something pretty radical. That's a pretty radical shot. Now look at that thing. That's just like this. You notice the way I did this filter, it's like a dust, it's like a debris field. See some of these big ones right there. And they're just going over the moon, so I'm going to go check out some of Gina Hill's stuff and see if she's got something similar. That's one of the original shots. 526, yeah. I think he made a mistake on that one, it said 326. So I don't know. Maybe that's normal, but I don't know. See, I know that crater's normal. But let me ask you a question. It's a very practical question. Where is the stars, NASA? See that, guys? Where are the stars? No stars. I just had to say that, though. But Tom, I think you got a blue Kachina here. Alright, off to the forensic show. For now. Pretty obvious, guys, what you're looking at there. There's a box or a building. I didn't say nothing because I lost all the narration on this, and so I waited the next day. Anyways, look at the mountain in front of it, or the hills in front of it, and you'll see the cloud reflecting onto the building from the hill in front of it. This thing has to be huge. Anyways, keep watching. A lot more to show you. Now I want to show you guys this debris up close. This is not part of the moon. These are rocks going by. It's almost like a smoky patch. Or like space dust. It's a debris field. Anyways, can you see it? Okay, let's see. I've got a couple of these things. It's there. And that's what I want you to see. What's really going on. What's all this going on here? What is it? I don't know. See what we can find. This is how you find it. It's a simple contrast. And this has got that infrared look. Look at that, guys. See, and you wonder why your moon looks so weird. Look at all the debris around there. The clone detector's acting weird. Get it? It's like a moon or asteroid or something blue. That's your moon right there, Tom. Like a sun simulator. Check that out, guys. That's your blue beam projector. Some pretty strange stuff. And go, Tom. Big old blue asteroid. Anyways, enough of that. Let's look at one more. Now, here's that debris field blown up. You go right here to the magnifier. This is the original shot Tom sent me. Tom didn't really recognize all this, what I'm pointing to. He was looking at the light beams, which we just looked at the house picture. These are all asteroids, and I guess they are. I would think they are. There's too much light to be on the moon. This is more like debris, rocks, clusters. Okay guys, so as you can see, this is a debris field. See if the clone will work. No, clone's stuck on this. I don't know why. Don't know why. That's never happened. Okay, what else can I show you on this? I got you here. Here's another picture. These things are giant rocks. Do not think this is lights on the moon. Do you guys think they're lights on the moon? I don't. I think it's a debris field. The level sweep can get rid of the light. You can see your light sources real clear. And I think light sources are those are hot rocks moving through space. Oh, I got the TV running, Don? I didn't know. I'm doing a video. Sorry guys, I didn't realize I had TV on. I know you heard all that. Dawn's watching Jurassic Park. She's a sci-fi queen. Now look at all this debris, guys. This is some serious stuff. This is not the moon lit up. You know? You see behind it the moon. And you bring the opacity all the way down. See, and there's your rocks. They're separate from the moon because they're closer. Well, that's what you found, Tom, a debris field. Some of this stuff's pretty weird looking. I wonder if it's connected. Anyways, guys, can't make this up. Tom didn't even know he caught it. It's getting late, so I'll talk to you later. Bye.